This episode is called Dreams in Darkness?
Yep.
But aren't all dreams in darkness? I mean, you sleep with your eyes closed, hence darkness. And that's when you dream.
It's not literal, it's a metaphor for nightmares.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I know that the title actually means dreams and nightmares.
Yes, that's it.
Welcome back to another episode of Batman the Animated Recap. Last time we covered Mad as a Hatter, introducing the animated series to the villain Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter. This time we're getting a plot that clearly inspired the screenwriter of Batman Begins. Season 1, Episode 28 of Batman the Animated Series, Dreams in Darkness. We open on Arkham Asylum where a new patient is being treated for hallucinations. Ooh, I wonder what villain this could be.
To think, after all he's accomplished, that he should end up here, like this.
Why, Bats, you did a stint in Arkham and no one told me? Is there no justice in the world?
Nobody was notified. That's part of the problem.
Batman asks the doctor if he's notified Commissioner Gordon and Dr. Wu, but the doctor refuses to cooperate with Batman, treating him as a legitimate mental patient. I have so many questions. How did Batman get here? Why aren't the police involved? And why did they admit him in his cape and cowl?
The episode does answer these questions, though I'm not sure you'll like the answers.
Yes, I'm particularly interested to see if your head explodes by the end of this one.
Please, I'm not that high-strung. Batman, back me up here.
Well, you see, the thing is, you really are, though.
Et tu, Batman? Et tu?
Hey, no speaking French or whatever on my time. Keep it American, capiche?
We get some very film noir voiceover from Batman saying how Gotham is out of time, but all he can do while trapped in Arkham is wait for the end and remember the beginning.
Why, that was rather poetic and almost beautiful. Yeah, I pay a guy to write my narration. He's an award winner of some kind.
We find Batman investigating some street rumors at the Health Spring Spa where he finds a James Bond villain tampering with the water supply. Jeez, Betsy! Do you have any idea what a steam burn looks like? His face will be peeling off in the morning. What did he ever do to you?
He tried to kill me.
Oh, sure, if you want to bring that up. While Batman is separating the device from the water supply, the goon attacks again, causing his device to explode, filling the room with red gas. Back at the Batcave, Batman examines the machine and mentions that he thought the gas had no effect on him, but then he almost attacks Alfred.
Excellent. How unfortunate.
I just can't believe that Batman has an old bald guy that tends to his every need. Some tough guy you are. Hey, dummy, give me a drink.
Batman figures out that the goon's device was a miniature version of a water filtration system, but whatever he was trying to put in the water didn't leave enough of a sample for Batman to analyze, so he goes to the source.
According to the chart, he was hallucinating wildly due to a massive fear reaction in the amygdala.
Okay, so we know who the villain is behind this one, eh, Crane?
How dare you? I'm not the only villain who deals in fear, you know. Joker does fear.
Yes, but I don't set out to make people afraid. It's just a side effect of my playfully chaotic homicidal outbursts.
He's got you there. Whose side are you on? Neither. You're both criminals, remember? Right, yes, of course. My mistake.
At the hospital, Batman meets Dr. Wu, who analyzes his blood and says that he's been exposed to a lesser amount of the gas than the thug, but he will start to hallucinate if he hasn't already. She does offer to give him an antidote, but says that it'll put him to sleep for 2 days, so in typical Bat fashion...
Batman?
Batman says that he can't afford to be out of action for 2 days since whatever was happening at the spa seemed like a trial run. Yeah, but you have a sidekick. Why not just put Robin on the case while you recover?
Hey, you lay off of Batman. This case probably happened before he ever met the Boy Wonder.
Robin!
Oh. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I blame the fear gas. Hey, you can't blame all your problems on fear. Oh, now you want to be the fear guy, huh? Hear that, Joker?
What? Sorry, I stopped paying attention. I've lost interest in this episode entirely. After Batman swerves off the road to avoid hitting the hallucination of Robin, he wakes up in Arkham, and we find out why they left his cowl on.
His mask is at the root of his delusional fixation. To take it off might plunge him into a catatonic state.
What the hell is this guy talking about? Your staff found Batman, the guy who is known for fighting crime, in what must have been a nasty car wreck. If he's ranting about things like the Joker, wouldn't you assume that he may have received some sort of head trauma from the accident and should be looked at by a medical doctor, not a psychiatrist? And also, shouldn't the GCPD be called for any car wreck? I mean, you wouldn't just smuggle a patient into the asylum from an accident. If you ask me, the real villain of this episode is Dr. Bartholomew here.
Why, that is just utter... I can't even... You should just... Nope. I don't have a rebuttal. You're right. I'm being completely upstaged by this hack.
And suddenly I'm interested again. Later, the Doctor shows up to talk to Batman again. Batman tells him about the plot to poison Gotham's water supply, which he apparently also told him about earlier, and yet...
How could such a complex plan be implemented without attracting attention?
Do you even f***ing live in Gotham? Someone should get some popcorn because things are about to get fun. You live in a city where some of the most outrageous characters in the DC universe launch complicated, city-threatening schemes on a weekly basis, many of which don't draw f***ing attention. You have Batman, telling you about a plot that could threaten everyone in Gotham, and you're not going to take a minute to make a phone call to the GCPD to even have them look into it? Can this guy be a bigger moron?
He doesn't know.
Doesn't know what?
Professor Crane? What nonsense. I saw him this morning in his cell.
He f***ing escaped without you all knowing about it just 4 episodes ago, and you're not even going to have someone pop in to check? I have never wanted a character to fall on a knife so hard. I hate this guy. I hate him more than I hate Rupert Thorne or Roland Daggett, and they are world-class scum.
You're getting awfully worked up. Do you want to hit a fear gas to take the edge off?
Hey, don't ruin the show.
It won't actually help. It'll just make him spiral faster.
Oh, then yes, have some. No. I think the worst is probably past us.
No, it's not.
What?
Nothing.
At an unknown location, we see that the Scarecrow's plan is almost complete. And we learn that the whole incident at the Health Spa was orchestrated by Scarecrow to get Batman infected.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Back at Arkham, Batman's hallucinations have gotten much worse. Jesus Christ, Fox kids! I'm an adult and that sequence is gonna haunt my nightmares. Anyway, Dr. Bartholomew shows up at Batman's cell to tell him that they did check in on Crane, and he is in fact missing. Big shocker. Batman asks where Gotham's water supply is located, and conveniently, it's directly under Arkham in Gotham Cavern.
What? Even the caves have to be named Gotham in Gotham? Must be the only cavern then to be named for the city.
Batman says he needs to get down to the water supply to stop the Scarecrow, to which Dr. Bartholomew replies,
In your condition? I can't allow that. You're staying here.
Please tell me this is not an actual doctor, but an escaped patient who has taken over the asylum. You've established that Crane is missing and that Batman's ramblings probably have merit, and yet you're going to insist on locking him up? Hi, Commissioner, Dr. Dickhead here. What's that? Oh, the city is tearing itself apart due to fear toxin in the water supply? Well, on a plus note, we've managed to detox Batman so he's no longer suffering those effects. F*** this guy.
Yeah, f*** that guy. Let's go on a crime spree.
Yeah, let's go on a... Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. No. You're not tricking me into doing that again.
Again?
I mean, for the first time. Let's move on. Batman escapes his captors and makes his way underground, where he gets hit by the biggest bout of fear yet.
Batman, scared out of his mind. How does that feel?
You peed yourself, didn't you? And remember, this is for science, so be honest. I pee myself all the time. Does this suit look like it has easy access for when nature calls? No, it has a filtration system built into it. I call it Urine a Batsuit Tech. Patent pending.
Gross! Batman shows up with minutes to spare, easily dispatching the Scarecrow's goons despite the fear toxin in his system. Did you just defeat them by whistling?
Yeah, every part of me is a weapon.
But it was a whistle!
No, it was a bat whistle. Patent pending.
Fair enough. Batman shuts down the machine, but Scarecrow activates a backup switch. When Batman goes to shut that down, this happens.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking electrical box.
The machine explodes, giving Scarecrow a healthy dose of his own gas, which he is apparently not immune to. This is the second time that Batman has dosed you with your own stash. Don't you keep an air filter in that mask of yours to avoid getting high on your own supply?
I do now.
Back at the Batcave, Alfred gives Bruce a dose of the antidote and he settles in for his 2-day nap. Wait, why are you sleeping in the Batcave? You have a bedroom and a bed. We've seen it.
What? Alfred didn't want me tracking fear toxin into the house. I don't make the rules.
You should have just had a sleepover with us at Arkham. We could have taken turns playing pin the syringe on Dr. Bartholomew. Oh, he would have been covered in them.
This episode was a bit frustrating. I like the noir style with Batman's narrations at the top of it and the idea of Scarecrow's scheme, but that really felt like it was barely in the story while we were being subjected to Dr. No Logic at Arkham. I really just found all of his arguments completely infuriating, and it really took the spotlight off the actual villain. What did you think, Crane?
I didn't realize how little a presence I had until you brought it up. Damn that Bartholomew! I do think there was some truly haunting imagery scattered throughout, and that was all due to my fear toxin, so you're welcome. 2 out of 5 Mole Man uniforms worn by my henchmen.
Join us next time when we'll be covering Eternal Youth. Ooh, is anyone else getting itchy? Because that sounds like poison ivy. Till next time, boys and girls! So I think if we each plan our next big crime when Dr. Bartholomew is on duty, we'll have a good 48 hours where he just assumes we're in our cells.
And if Batman shows up looking for us, he's likely to get locked up for having delusions.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Hey, my bat sense is tingling. Patent pending. What are you all talking about?
Hey, that's between us and our shrink.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a share. Subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when more Batman the Animated Recap episodes go up. Now I'm going to stare you down until you do it.